Hi guys, welcome back to Travel with Hammock. I am Nabia, your host for today, and we are in this beautiful journey to Kazakhstan with Vishakya. And till now, we have been through this amazing nature walk on day 3, and now we are about to get into day 4. So let's start with Vishak. Okay, continue and tell me how was day 4?
So day 4 started with our tweaked itinerary. So we went to Huns Ethno Village.
Day 4. Now we are going to Ethno Village Huns. This one.
And I request everybody to actually add this into your Almaty, Kazakhstan itinerary. So Huns village is like about 35 kilometers from Almaty. So we checked out from Kazakhstan hotel. So put our bag into Beck's car, and then we went to the Huns village, which is located in Talgar district. So it's a cultural complex. So they created it to recreate the whole Kazakhstan heritage. Like how the nomadic life was, how the youths, the tents which they were staying, like how it was temperature controlled, and traditional rituals and cultural artifacts, a lot of stuff like that, right?
So it's like a walk through Kazakhstan's history.
Absolutely, it was like that, and they recreated it.
Okay.
It was like, you could feel that. So you are into it.
Yeah.
Right. That was it. So I after going there, I kind of spoke to the owner, and later got to know the whole story behind it. I was asking how you created it, when did you start this, and she was mentioning that the owner actually, she could not speak good English.
Okay.
But the person who was there helped me out. The coordinator. So she spoke to the owner, and she did tell about the whole story. So the owner actually went to London.
Okay.
In 2005 or 2006 or something like that to do a course apparently, and everybody were like telling she's Chinese. So they all actually Kazakhs. They resemble Mongols, Chinese kind of look they have. So everybody thought they are Chinese, and then she was like, no, I'm from Kazakhstan. And people were like what is Kazakhstan? A lot of them didn't know what is Kazakhstan, right? So she created this whole thing to let the world know what is Kazakhstan and a place about Kazakhstan. Yeah. So the whole culture, the custom, the heritage, the tradition, and all that. That's exactly what she tried doing. Yeah. So there is an interview with her. Like I'll put it up in this video probably. We'll ask Tanish to add it. Tanish is behind the camera. So yeah. So when we went there, we were made to wait outside the complex for about few minutes, and then they came out and they started throwing sweets, candies.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the tradition I was talking about, right? Yeah, sweet tradition. Yeah, correct. So and then there was there were a couple of horses, and they were dressed the horse riders were also there. Then they moved apart, and then this couple of ladies came out and they started throwing candies, and then they welcome to our village and all that, and then they took us inside.
Hi, welcome to our traditional Kazakh village. We call it Huns, and here we are introducing our guests with the customs, with the traditions, with the Kazakh rituals. You also may try some traditional food here, traditional treats, and you will see the amazing and beautiful horse show here. Please come, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, so their village is only so much.
Yeah.
Actually, so then they took us in, and there was somebody preparing the borsak. The fried dough, right, which I was talking about. They were mentioning that you need to fry it at high temperature. That the flames of it and the smell of the oil goes up, way up there to the heaven.
Yeah.
And for their dead loved ones, they get the smell, and they will also be able to celebrate the occasion.
Celebration of ancestors as well.
Yeah, celebrating the occasion. So that's what I was mentioning, right? This is prepared during special occasions like marriages or some other ceremonies and stuff like that. Right? And then they gave us fermented horse milk. Mare's milk actually. So I was little hesitant to try it first. Then they insisted saying that it's natural and all that. So it was fermented mare's milk actually. So it's called kums. They call it kums, and I tried a bit. It was really good. It tasted so good. It was like buttermilk.
Okay.
Yeah. So I told you give a little more. And they were like, oh, very happy, and they were so.
They're like, yeah, first you're hesitant to try, but now you like it, no?
Yeah, the hospitality was so good, man. It was really good. And then I tried again. It was nice. And apparently during COVID times, this has got a lot of benefits. Rich in antioxidants. So during COVID times, they were all staying indoors and having this actually. So yeah. And then we tried the borsak with the sour cream, and which was made of camel milk or something. And then we were taken into a place where they were performing an instrument called dumbra, That it's like a smaller form of like similar. It looks like uh, 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 like guitar. Guitar.
Oh, guitar.
Not guitar. I mean that smaller one is what? Not guitar. No, it like ukulele.
Ukulele.
Yeah, ukulele. Yes, that's one. I mean, it looked like that. So, and one old lady was sitting there and playing that. And then there was like they were beating the wool, sheep's wool, and how the whole process of making the yarn out of it and all that. And then we were taken into the yurts. I mean, to get an experience of how it's inside there and all that. And then
Youths are the tents, right?
Yeah. And then there was this cradle ceremony. So a lot of stuff. So then there was this place. I mean, they took us for archery, so everybody could try. I mean, like we were going shots after shots actually. So couple of bullseyes and rest all I missed. Almost killed somebody there. So yeah. And then we were taken to an open ground, and that's when the whole thing elevated to the next level. A Jigitovka, a traditional horseback riding show featuring acrobatic feats. And there it is, one of the guys entered like Ajay Devgan, like standing on two horses. And what an entry was. It was crazy. And after that, we saw like, the ladies who were like, rolling dough, making fried doughs and all that, coming in, like them also like Wonder Woman dressed up like and doing crazy acrobatic stuff. That took the whole show to the next level actually. So yeah, that's exactly why I want all of you guys to actually experience this. It was excellent. The kind of stuff they were doing was excellent. In fact, like with this small population, the way they could beat actually the Mongols and all, right? I mean, so they actually kind of ruled pretty much all over the world actually those days, right? Because they were so good with the horse actually. So even today, I mean, I was talking to the lady there, right? I mean, the founder. So she was telling like, one of the reasons she started is also that, I mean, she wanted to let the youngsters learn this.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
but we have such a rich heritage. Yeah. We should take it up.
Yeah, they like, so how this whole thing works is like every 6 months they have a new team coming doing this. So it's brilliant. I mean, I'll put up the video.
So this woman is actually the owner of this village, and the main idea of the village was to introduce the foreign guests with the culture, with the nomads, with our predecessors, because actually our country has a very nice, great culture and beautiful culture. It's all about hospitality and also a very rich history, which she wants everyone to know about. That's why actually this place was built.
How many years did you take to build this place?
14.
Нет, сколько лет строилось это место?
Мы каждый год его строим, потому что постепенно что-то достраивается.
Когда открыли, перед открытием сколько строилось?
2 года.
2 years.
Oh, nice.
Took 2 years, but still every year we improving, we're rebuilding something, something, repair, renovation. Every year we do the renovation.
How do you find such talented staff?
With the practice and with the experience only came this.
Did they just apply? I mean, how do you get a job here? Like to be the horse rider?
We do the casting. So every 6 months, the new team members will be brought in the staff.
Okay.
And like we only look for the young people for doing the tricks under like 23 years.
Okay,
or 22 years.
And so after 6 months they leave?
No. They work here and help us.
Okay. They continue staying here?
Yes.
No,
yes.
every 6 months you change, you interview.
Yeah, we just have more young people. But this was also the idea, like to for the young people to have more new skills and to have another occupation, because it was actually the plan of this woman to have the young people from villages around to get more skills, because some of them don't have an opportunity to study further
Okay.
or to study at the universities.
Okay.
So she wanted the young people to
Very
have
nice.
this opportunity to
Very nice.
have like new occupations.
Very
That's
nice.
why.
Thank you. I mean, you're
Thank
doing
you
a
so
brilliant
much.
job, wonderful job. We are very happy we came here today. Yeah, we experienced this whole thing.
So then after that, I mean, we went, had again their traditional food.
Yeah.
It was again nice. I mean, so it was a buffet. So we had the whole thing, and then we headed back. So it was wonderful actually. So it started like around 11 o'clock in the morning, and it went on till 3 p.m.
Okay, so
Like,
it was like a long hour or
Yeah.
long stretch of time.
Yeah, a lot of activities, right? I mean, so the whole thing. I mean, after
You
that,
also have to soak it all in, like little by little everything.
absolutely, absolutely. So around 3 o'clock we were back actually. Yeah. So then we headed to Panfilov Park. So Panfilov is, I think, I mean, pretty much everybody who visits Almaty would be going there.
Yeah. Okay.
So like generally they do it on the first day itself. Yeah. So this is heart of the city itself. I mean, so you have like a huge park, right?
Okay.
With like, tree-lined paths, fountains, gardens. It's beautiful. Like, a lot of people, like localates and also tourists come there. Right in the middle, they have this Memorial of Glory.
Okay.
So that's actually to honor the Panfilov's 28 guardsmen who fought during the World War II.
Okay.
They fought in the Battle of Moscow actually. So it's like a structure like this. I mean it's a massive structure.
Okay.
And where they have all 28 soldiers there in the whole structure, and it's a sculpture. So then right in front of that they have this eternal flame, which is eternal itself actually. So
Yeah.
Beck was mentioning that, I mean, it never goes out actually, like even if it is winter, raining, summer, it doesn't matter. And then there you have your Ascension Cathedral also.
Okay.
So yeah, so this was built during in 1907. Yeah. And
Very old.
yeah, and not just that, I mean, so it's one of the world's largest wooden structure and built without a single nail.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Absolutely. And it's beautiful and multicolored. And it's like the contrast, because around it's so much greenery.
Okay.
And then you
It's
have this
colourful, right?
multicolored tall structure. So we did go inside that. So few people were praying and all that. So after that, I mean, we got out, and right across is a green market. Actually, you could also go there. So we actually went there. In fact, I mean, we wanted to purchase, I mean,
Shop a little bit more.
correct. Purchase some stuffs. So we did go there. I mean, so on the way, I mean, I spotted some trolley buses.
Okay.
Yeah, so trolley buses are like an Almaty thing. So it was there in other places, but they stopped. Almaty is still continuing. I mean, they have eight bus lines,
Okay.
and this was built in 1940s actually.
Okay. Very old.
Yeah, so it's connected to power
Huh.
and less noisy, low floor buses, and people uses it. A lot of them uses it actually. Like,
Did you?
Very convenient. Not really. I mean, so I do not have the time, and also I spotted it almost fag end of my trip.
Yeah.
So I was asking Beck about it, and then Beck is one who mentioned about this whole thing. And then we went to, like I mentioned, I went to the green market and purchased some caps and clothes and all that. That's it. I mean, so we.
This market vibe was also similar to the one you went on day 2.
No, it's the same.
It's the same one.
Same
Okay.
green market, yeah. It's the same green market I was talking about. So it's in the town itself. Like,
Okay, so wherever you go, you see
middle
it.
of the middle of the city itself. You can actually, like, from there, the candy factory is also pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everything is pretty much connected.
Yeah, correct. And then we headed back. We went to our same old hotel which we stayed before. So Renian Park, beautiful hotel. I mean, like, so we loved there. In fact, I mean, we wanted to go back there. So yeah, we headed back, and that's what, I mean, so we called it a day. Yeah. So our day 4 kind of came to an end like that.
Okay, every craziness is done in the day. The cultural activities done, shopping done, everything done. But what about dinner? That we never discussed about.
Oh yeah, missed it. So we went to this place called Navat. So like again a popular place. A lot of people go there. So again, very much in the middle of the city. So we went there. So they gave us a welcome drink. I mean, again, Kums. So we had it, and then Beck ordered a tea, actually fruit tea.
Fruit tea.
Yeah, fruit tea.
Okay.
It had all the berries in it, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was kind of hot and tasteless in the beginning, and while you were going towards the end of it, I mean, it started becoming sweet and sweeter and really sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
like, the fruit particles started breaking inside it and all that. It was really nice, actually. Yeah. And then And then, I mean, we were looking at the menu. One good part was like, there was, they were putting pictures of
Okay.
the animals, right? I mean, horse, like lamb, beef, and all that. Like, you could actually fish and
I mean, that's really good.
yeah, you could actually figure out, okay, this meat is what you're actually eating. So that's when I was asking, like, Beck, you guys don't eat pork here. So he was like, since they are Muslims, I mean, most of them, I mean, so a lot of them won't eat, but they have a lot of Chinese population there. I mean, they all like eat. So in the green market, I mean, there is a section for pork.
Okay.
So I was asking him, like, won't the Chinese eat pork? Then he was looking at me like strange, like a weird way. I mean, he was looking at me and he was like, Chinese? They eat everything. So he was telling, yeah. And then we had some pepper served in roasting dish or something like that. I mean, weird name of the dish, with meat again. So it was really tasty. But
Which
so
meat was this, by the way?
it was buff.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we had like shashlik, barbecue,
Okay.
and then a chicken and mushroom fricassee. So that's about it. I mean, so that, and then we kind of like it was good experience there. I mean,
Like
a
a
beautiful
wholesome
place.
meal.
Yeah, absolutely, beautiful place actually. So we loved it, and then we left. Yeah,
Back to your hotel room.
absolutely. Rennie and Park. Yeah,
Okay, day 4 was like still pretty chill after like exhausting 3 days of your trip.
absolutely.
So you're like, okay, we'll do some shopping, we'll see some light, sightseeing. That's all, that's cute.
Nice.
Okay, so that was an end of day 4.
Correct.
So then you went and rested and all those things and then went on to day 5, is it?
Yes. So,
So day 5.
so day 5 again, like we had to check out because day 5 night we were flying out.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we did. I mean, so too many check-in, checkouts.
Yeah, how many of it?
Yeah, I know, like it's so tiring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me a little about day 5. How was it?
I mean, we went to we took it easy. Day 5, we got out of the hotel only at like around 11, and then we went to like a national park actually, and then we went to Koktobe Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what we did, and then we
Okay, also still chill for day 5.
correct. I mean, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's great. So guys, stay tuned for day 5. This was the end of day 4, which went like very nice, chill. It was fun. Let's see what we have for day 5.
Yeah.